Ambe Steels, J Bancha, Diko Bancha. Real, Jamghar Jaha, Real Party Pack Tyaha.
Proud to be associated with Kantipur News.
The world stands at a fragile crossroad. Skies over Middle East have been pierced by the silent roar of a B-2 stealth bomber, an ominous symbol of escalating tensions between the United States and Iran. This is not just a military maneuver, it's a reminder of the human cost behind the headlines. As the war escalates, out of 17 Nepali nationals in Tehran, 11 are set to be evacuated by the Indian embassy today. This and more on today's Kantipur News. Good evening, I am Aprila Ghising Lama, and these are the headlines of the hour. The U.S. enters Iran-Israel war as B-2 spirits strike 3 nuclear sites. U.S. President Trump wants Tehran to make peace or face greater attacks in the future. CPN Maoist Center demands immediate formation of Parliamentary Probe Committee on Visit Visa Scandal. RPP and RSP chant slogans as Nepali Congress parliamentarian Arjun Narsingh Kesi speaks. Nepal launches 15 billion Nepali rupees agricultural resilience project. Government boosts smallholder farmers' capacity across 3 provinces. And defending champions Nepal makes a winning start to the ACC Under-16 Eastern Region Cup campaign with a comprehensive 6-wicket victory over Singapore. Now, a major agricultural initiative valued at approximately 15 billion Nepali rupees has officially launched in Nepal. The program, titled the High Value Agricultural Resilience Project, was formally announced today at an event held in Lalitpur. According to Dr. Govind Prasad Sharma, Secretary at the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development, the program is aimed at enhancing the capacity of smallholder and marginalized farmers across 81 municipalities in 21 districts of the Karnali, Lumbini and Sudur Paschim provinces.
What happens is that the farmers will be pursuing many different commodities at the farm level, or different agricultural activities. So it'll be crops, it'll be spices, it'll be livestock, poultry, and a number of other things, honey and so on and so forth. This gives them multiple streams of income, and what we're doing is we're building a whole ecosystem of services around that farming model for the provision of bio inputs, and also for post-harvest processing, etc. And then we have this large regional wholesale market that we're building in Semla in Lumbini province, which will help aggregate this produce for distribution nationally and also for export purposes. So within these agricultural farming systems, the smallholders, we hope to have high-value products in that farm. So medicinal and aromatic plants, or spices, or any other type of high-value crops, etc. So this will give them a very good return on their investment. So this is how we see smallholders benefiting from this project, and we hope to see the hilly areas in Nepal all transitioning to this model, which would help build a much more resilient farming system to climate shocks.
Indigenous crop community, Raithani community, and agroecological, based on the agroecological concept. And we also have highlighted the inclusion of the program. The program will be highly inclusive and will engage youth and particularly the women, which have been which are a little bit behind the mainstream of agricultural development, and the demand for the agricultural commodity which are produced in this type of in these provinces has a high demand in international market. And we have a very high, we can compete in the international market, and that will definitely contribute to economic growth, employment creation, and livelihood enhancement of the smallholders and ultra-poor farmers in this region. And also include the private sector and agro-entrepreneurs for the processing of.
The project will be implemented through a collaborative approach involving federal, provincial and local governments. Of the total budget, 70% will be financed as concessional loans from the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD. Gokul Bohra, the project director, stated that the initiative seeks to empower youth, women, indigenous communities and marginalized groups by promoting a profitable, inclusive and environmentally sustainable food system. The 8-year project aims to strengthen the livelihoods and incomes of smallholder farmers, ultimately contributing to poverty reduction and enhanced resilience in Nepal's rural communities. Now it is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Yesterday's question: why has the Parliamentary Committee decided to shelve the Bhairawa Airport study report prepared at a cost of 1 million rupees and conduct a new study instead? Your options are A. Irregularities within Parliament, B. Ploy to conceal malpractices, C. To increase spending, or D. No comment. Visit www.kantipurtv.com or www.ekantipur.com to share your opinion with us. Now, a concrete bridge under construction in Ramechhap has collapsed before completion. The bridge being built over the Tamakusi River was intended to connect Kanauri of Manthali municipality with Patauli's Tedi River. During construction, a slab of the bridge had cracked on 9th of May. The construction company had been rebuilding that damaged slab, but on Sunday morning, the same slab fully collapsed and fell below. After the incident, a large crowd of locals gathered at the site. Although the bridge's deadline was set for early September 2025, there had been talk of completing it earlier by the end of July. The bridge was being built by Kalika Kalbavrik's joint venture. The contract for the bridge under a design and build model was awarded by the Bridge Division of the Department of Roads in the fiscal year 2078-79 BS. The total length of the bridge was 230 meters with a width of 11 meters. Excluding VAT and provisional sum items, the government has signed a contract worth 225.54 million Nepali rupees. Of this, over 60% of the amount has already been paid to the contractor. Now, the bridge was expected to ease travel between Kathmandu and Ramechhap. Once completed, it would provide a shorter route via the Manthali-Kurkut Road, improving access to Patauli in Manthali Municipality 7 and several wards in Khada Devi and Doramba Soiling rural municipalities. Now, the main opposition party, CPN Maoist Centre, has been performing a dual role in Parliament, at times acting as a vocal opposition and at other times aligning itself with the ruling coalition. This ambiguous stance, attributed to the leadership style of chairperson Pushpa Kamal Dahal, has drawn criticism from within the party. Internal disagreements, inconsistent parliamentary presence and relations with other opposition parties have led to growing questions about the direction of the party's leadership.
कांग्रेस एमालेको बहुमत झन्डै दुई तिहाईको सत्ता पक्ष छ हामी प्रतिपक्षको हिसाबले हामी कमजोर छौं तर फेरि हामीले संविधानको निम्ति ऐन कानुनको निम्ति सिस्टमको निम्ति हामीले सत्ता पक्षको भूमिका खेल्नुपर्ने बाध्यता छ
CPN Maoist Centre chairperson Pushpa Kamal Dahal has said that although the Maoist Centre is in the opposition, it has also been compelled to take on responsibilities typical of the ruling side. His remarks came amid criticism following a two-point agreement with the government on the recent visit visa issue. He justified the agreement by citing the need to safeguard the political system and to pursue necessary constitutional and legal amendments. However, these justifications have raised concerns among the public. After exiting the government 11 months ago, the Maoist Centre launched a grassroots campaign focused on the postal highway under Dahal's leadership. The campaign faced multiple interruptions, citing unrest in Kathmandu by monarchist groups. Following its completion, a second phase initiative centered on the Mid-Hill Highway was introduced. The campaign too was halted, with the party now claiming the need to focus on parliamentary affairs. Questions have been raised about Dahal's ability to effectively implement internal party programs, as several scheduled activities have lacked consistency and direction.
यो हर्दाखेरि स्वाभाविक रूपमा दुई तीनवटा कुराहरु चाहिँ एकातिर चाहिँ यो सही हो भन्ने पनि छ यो चाहिँ गलत गर्यो कि भन्ने कुरा पनि छ अन्यल पनि छ
Internal disputes within the Maoist Center have also become increasingly visible. During the recent Young Communist League General Convention, a major amendment was made to expand the Central Committee from 35 to 75 members in an attempt to resolve factional disagreements. Similar disputes have surfaced in other affiliated organizations of the party. Allegations of intimidation against those raising internal issues have been made public by Deputy General Secretary Janardhan Sharma. In response, Chair Dahal has denied any serious internal unrest, stating that the situation is not as serious as perceived.
पार्टी भित्र बेला बेलामा विवाद छलफल हुने कुरा स्वाभाविक कुरा हो हरेक पार्टी भित्र छ माओवादी भित्र पनि हुँदै आएको छ मैले अघि नै भने 64 को निर्वाचनमा जनमतलाई हामीले रक्षा गर्न सकेनौं पार्टीको युनिटीलाई रक्षा गर्न सकेनौं भन्ने कुरा मैले भनि नै सकेको छु तर अहिले पार्टीमा जे जस्तो भनेर प्रचार भइराखेको छ त्यस्तो स्थिति पार्टीमा होइन तपाईहरुलाई मैले लामो व्याख्या नगरिकन भने प्रभाकर अथवा जनार्दनलाई पार्टी छोड मैले कहिले नै भनेको छैन छोड भने भए त चीज अर्कै भइसक्थ्यो.
With Rupak Koirala on the camera, a report by Dasrath Rai for Kantipur News, Kathmandu.
Welcome back. The main opposition party, CPN Maoist Center, has called for the formation of a parliamentary investigation committee in line with the two-point agreement reached with the ruling coalition on 13th of June. The party has stated that continuing the House proceedings without addressing the ongoing controversy surrounding the visit visa scandal is inappropriate. During today's House session, Maoist Center Chief Whip Hitraj Pandey urged the government to form the committee without delay, stating that the issue is a national concern and directly related to good governance.
सरकारसँग हामीले दुई बुँदे पनि गर्यौं तर समस्या अहिलेसम्म पनि समाधान भएको छैन. म सरकारलाई अविलम्ब यो राष्ट्रिय समस्या हो आम जनताको समस्या हो यो सुशासनसँग सम्बन्धित विषयवस्तु हो यो भ्रष्टाचारलाई अन्त्य गर्नको लागि चालिएको विषयवस्तु भएको हुनाले अविलम्ब छानबिन समिति जो सरकारले 1 महिना भित्र हामी गर्छौं भनेर माननीय मन्त्रीज्यूले यहाँबाट रोस्टमबाट बोल्नु भएको छ त्यो ढिलो नगर्नको लागि म हार्दिक आग्रह गर्दछु.
The opposition parties, Rashtriya Prajatantra Party and Rashtriya Swatantra Party, once again obstructed the House session by chanting slogans and surrounding the well of the chamber. Speaker Devraj Ghimire proceeded with the session's agenda amidst the protest.
युवालाई विदेशी भूमिमा अल्पत्र पार्ने यो अपराध संगठित मानव तस्करी हो सभामुख महोदय अनि यस्तो मुद्दामा तत्काल निष्पक्ष छानबिन नगरेर सरकार मुखदर्शक बनेर देशमा सरकार होइन सर्कस चलिरहेको जस्तो लाग्छ. यो अवस्थामा सरकार मुखदर्शक बनेर बस्ने होइन छानबिन गर्नुपर्छ.
चैत 15 गते तिनकुनामा भएको घटना पनि राज्यको आतंकले त्यहाँ व्यक्तिको हत्याबाट व्यक्ति जलेको छ घर घरबाट माथिबाट घर माथिबाट आँसु घाँस हानेको छ महोदय.
RSP lawmaker warned that their struggle should not be misinterpreted as weakness, demanding the resignation of Home Minister Ramesh Lekhak. RPP lawmaker criticized the government for using tear gas against protesters during the Tinkune protest held on March 28, calling the act violent and demanding an independent investigation into the incident. In response, ruling party Nepali Congress lawmaker Arjun Narsingh Kesi criticized the establishment of the Good Governance Commission under the leadership of the Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, calling it ineffective. He also stressed the need to address the concerns raised by RSP and RPP through proper parliamentary mechanisms.
Center of Excellence हो नि यसलाई अझ सेन्टर अफ एक्सेलेन्स बनाउँदाखेरि बनाउनु हुन्न मैले भने होइन तर प्रधानमन्त्रीको अध्यक्षता यो सुशासन आयोग चाहिँ मैले भने नि काहीँ नभएको यात्रा जस्तो मलाई चाहिँ फिल भएको छ. त्यो आवश्यक हो जसले सुशासन दिनुपर्ने त्यो किन आएका भने त्यो सुशासन भयो कि भएन भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ नि राम्रोसँग चाहिँ नि हेर्ने कुरा यो त त्यसैले त्यतातिर गम्भीर हुनु पर्यो.
The House continued with ministry-wise discussions under the Appropriation Bill 2082 as the budget deliberations moved forward amid ongoing tensions in Parliament.
Sports News.
Welcome back. Defending champions Nepal made a winning start to their ACC Under-16 Eastern Region Cup campaign with a comprehensive 6-wicket victory over Singapore today. In the match played at the UKM Oval in Malaysia, Nepal won the toss and elected to bowl first. Led by an impressive bowling performance from captain Bipin Sharma, Nepal bowled out Singapore for just 138 runs in 36.1 overs. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.